looking for schemes or anything, but just how has the I guess the emotion been and the camaraderie or the other guys coming back?
I'll tell you what, man, the kids are doing a really good job. We had a really good off-season program, and now this is the next phase, and going out and having a ball and actually getting a chance to run around and learn some stuff and do some stuff and compete a little bit. The kids, they're really enjoying it. They're doing a really good job of it, and we appreciate the efforts, and we have a long way to go. We know that. But our kids are taking a step in the right direction.
Do you see a little more energy coming off of a 9-win season as opposed to a 6-win season?
Nah, not really. You know, that year's gone. Our kids are focused on what's ahead, and we're kind of taking that route. So we don't worry about the past. We don't worry about the future. We worry about the now. And we're going to take practice day by day, and we're going to get better each day. And that's kind of our focus. That's our goal.
Do you have a cornerback pecking order yet?
I don't say a pecking order, but right now Keyshawn and Rashard are playing really good. I'm really excited about Israel. He's doing a really good job being a young player coming in. His second day of practice, he's making some plays out there. He's giving up some plays as well, and that's just a part of playing that position and learning the intricacies of that position. But he's doing a really good job. Corey Banks is a guy that we're going to need to help us, who's coming in. He's getting better. And we're excited about him. So we just got to continue to build depth. Obviously, we got some guys that's coming in with J.C. Horn, a guy that can come in and help us. So we need some more guys to kind of continue to develop at that position.
In the fall, will Jemias get a look outside, or is he your nickel guy, and that's where you want him?
Well, right now we hadn't really made a decision based on that yet. But, obviously played nickel for us. Jemias is a guy that can play some safety for us as well, and he also can play outside. So he gives you a lot of different positions he can play. So right now we hadn't made any decisions based on that with him because he's not practicing this spring.
Israel thinks 6'4", something like that. Just how unique is that for a corner spot, and how can that help you guys moving forward?
Well, we always talk about being a big, fast football team, and he actually, he gives you a lot of length. And he's exactly what we want to be because we want to be a bump and run team outside. And when you look at his wingspan, it's difficult to get around a guy like that. But being big, it comes with some issues as well. Can you bend like the little guys? Can you run like the little guys? And those are some of the things that he just got to be sound on with his technique, and he got to continue to get better, and he will.
For you as a secondary coach, what's it like kind of going through spring with the more limited numbers at the safety spots?
I think it's good. The one thing I like is competition. So a lot of guys getting reps. We don't have guys watching. So everyone's participating, and we'll get a chance to see who's the guy that can help us in fall. So I like this way. I think it's a really good deal for our guys. I think it's a unique situation that they can come in and everybody's getting an equal amount of reps and they getting a chance to show what they can do.
You lost Taylor, Dante, and Ulrich up front. Who are you looking at to step into those roles?
Yeah, you know what? Those huge losses, and we have some really talented young players. I'm really excited about Ken Law. Obviously, he's doing a really good job. We moved Kier inside a little bit, so he's doing a good job with that. And, one guy I've been impressed with in the off-season program and the first couple of days of spring is Kobe Smith. He's doing a really good job. He got some great reps throughout the course of the last 2 seasons, and he's a guy that's going to develop and be a really good football player for us. We have to develop depth inside. Whether it's Jabari Ellis, whether it's Rick Sandage, whether it's Jesus Gibbs, whether it's any one of those guys, we have to develop some depth inside. And we'll definitely do that. And Coach Thompson, they do a really good job of coaching those guys, and we'll get them ready to play.
And speaking of big losses, you lost Sky. And while you've got a lot of guys who played a lot of reps, that guy was pretty special. Do you even look at trying to replace him or just say you got to have a guy get in that spot and try to replicate what he did?
Well, he had a lot of production, and someone have to produce. And we have some guys that's more than capable of doing that, and someone will step up. Every team I've been around, when we lost a guy, somebody came in and stepped up and took that guy's place. And we'll have those guys. T.J. Brunson is a really, really good football player, and he's a leader. He's our leader of our defense, and he's doing a great job with that.
How much does Bryson factor into that vocal leader type role?
Bryson right now, obviously, the more you play, the more say you have on the football team, and he didn't play a bunch last year because of the injury. So he's coming in right now, and he's not really talking. He's really just working out there and earning the guys' respect again, and he's doing a good job of that. Obviously, he's limited, but he's doing some of the things like that, so it's nice to just see him running around, learning different positions. Obviously, we'll play him at outside backer. We'll play him at some buck where he can rush the quarterback on some third down situation type stuff. So he's doing a really good job, and we're excited about Bryson.
How does Malik Young look right now, and how does he factor in up front?
Yeah, you know what? Malik is a guy who gives you energy, he gives you girth, and we have to get bigger inside. He's able to handle a double team a little better than probably Kier will be able to do because of just size. And, he's a guy that don't really know what he's doing at the defensive side of the ball right now. So this is a perfect opportunity for him to come and develop. You ain't really doing it in fall where a guy's getting ready for a game. We're not getting ready for a game. We're getting ready for a season. And so we can work on some different things like that and work on some different techniques that can help him.
Is the plan to keep him full-time on D, or is he still repping some O?